Hey folks, welcome to the Camping Post, where we get into camping and camping related subjects. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about this Hall-Light Minimalist cook set from GSI. I hadn't planned on getting this, but it caught my eye while I was out shopping, and I wrestled with myself about getting it, and I just went ahead and did it because it was $10 cheaper than anywhere else I saw it, and it's something that I can throw in a bug out bag or keep in my car camping kit. That way I have something accessible that's small and easy to use if for some reason I get stranded somewhere or want to cook something real quick. This kit comes with basically a lid, which with this lid it says you're supposed to cook with it seal side up, and I'm assuming that's because the lid seals and you don't want pressure building up in this while you're cooking. So it's got the lid. It comes with a spork, the foldable spork. It's plastic with a metal handle. Seems okay, probably useful enough. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's sufficient. And then it comes with some little I don't know what you would call these, some rubber finger gloves so you can pick up the pot when you're cooking and turn it. A lot of times when I'm cooking, I'm usually cooking wearing some gloves or something like that. And it also comes with this insulated sheath, which comes right off. And this is an aluminum cook can or cooking pot. And it is, let's see, 600 milliliters, and it does have measurements. You can see indented on the outside, but they are in the inside, and I think one of the first things I'm going to do is take a Sharpie, because it has milliliters, 16 ounces, 8 ounces, 200 milliliters, 400 milliliters, and I'm going to mark that with some other measurements so that it's easier for me to translate in the field. But yeah, aluminum cook kit. Comes with the little rubber glove, the spork, and the lid. And the lid is a lot like a coffee cup, which is kind of cool. I think this kit would be great for keeping in my car and making things like Lipton soup packets, hot chocolate, oatmeal, really simple things, boil and bag rice, that kind of stuff. So sometimes when you go camping, you can essentially pre-make your meals, and then you just basically need to boil the bag like sous vide, which is kind of cool. The other thing is you can actually get these smaller isobutane cans, which this one says it's 110, I believe, but typically these are 110 or 100, and then this is the 230 size, which is a little bit bigger. But the best part about this cook kit is I can fit these pieces in here. So that says to put that in before you drop this in, but I can fit my cooking gas in this kit just like so. Drop my spork in there, and then I've got this small little burner, which I actually have a few of these. I'm creating multiple kits, so I can have a car camping kit, a kit in my hiking bag, a kit in my regular tent camping setup, so that no matter which bag I get, I've got a cook kit in it. And then this will fit right in there. The top goes right on, and got the insulated sleeve, and you're good to go. I have a completely contained cook kit. I think that was one of the reasons that kind of tipped me over to the other side once I actually saw these smaller isobutane gas containers on the shelf. I opened this box up in the store and checked to see if this would fit inside, and it did. So I like things to be self-contained. As you can see here, this isn't going to take up much space and is literally the size of a coffee cup. It will also fit in a small little sling bag for a simple, quick, and easy grab if you want a bug out bag or something to keep in your car. So I think I might be getting me another one of these to keep in our other car. Dang it! It does come with a set of little instructions, illustrated instructions. There's not a whole lot there, but you get the idea. So let's give this a quick whirl and see. I'm going to take the protective top off, and I'm going to screw on my stove onto the 110 butane gas. Essentially rotate these guys around, and I'll put links to all this stuff in the description below. There's my little stove. And then this would go right on top. Of course, you want to take your insulated sleeve off. The insulated sleeve can be used when you want to, when you're done cooking, and you can pick that up, put it back in the insulated sleeve so you can hold it. It'll also help keep whatever you've cooked a little bit warmer over time. And then basically, we are good to go. And we could heat up and rock and roll. One of the things I want to test here is, well, it actually got pretty warm pretty quick. I'm going to put some water in here, and I want to test the seal on this top. It seems like it seals pretty good when you put it down, but it does come off fairly easy. I don't feel like it was that way when I first took it out of the box, but I want to see if, when I turn this to its side, it actually holds the liquid in. So the top is on. Yeah, and nothing is dripping out, so that's actually pretty good. It's only going to drip out if I turn it from the drinking side. So making some soup, coffee, hot chocolate, this would be perfect for that. Fits in my hand pretty well. And then I could just chug away. All right, so right now I've put about as much water in here to maybe do some oatmeal or a little bit of soup. We are probably somewhere around the 200 milliliters or 8 ounces of water. I'm gonna fire this up and kind of see how long it takes to cook this or heat this water up to a boil. And I'm going to start a timer, and we'll just let this rip. Again, if you're going to use this top while you're cooking something, you want to put it seal up. This is the seal side, and actually while that's cooking, just another thing to note is this seal does come off, so you can clean it when you get back. And we're going to see how long it takes to boil us some water on this little setup. And actually, while I'm doing that, I can try and use the little glove. Again, not the best little thing, but they did include it. Again, I might not use it. I usually have some clamps that I can pull things off the fire and off the stove with, but it is kind of convenient. It fits right in there. All right, folks, I just took the top off, and we were at 2 minutes and 47 seconds, and we have boiling water. That stuff went pretty fast. You can see we got steamy, boiling water in under 3 minutes. With this cook setup, I am going to drop this in my insulated sheath, and I do feel a little warmth coming through, but I could tell that when I picked that up with the little rubber finger gloves, that if I didn't use those, I would have burned myself. But now, whew, I can fog up my glasses quite easily. Now I could actually enjoy a nice cup of tea, some oatmeal, some soup, whatever you want to cook in this. The thing I like about this is it's nice, small, and compact, and I can fit all of this in essentially a coffee cup size carrier and throw it in a little backpack or a little bug out bag or my hiking bag or whatever. So I gotta say, this thing's actually pretty cool. I'm glad I changed my mind and bought this. Again, this works great with the 100 gram isobutane fuel cartridges. I'll put links to all this stuff down below in the description, and I hope this has been of some use for you. Now I've got another cook kit. We'll see what happens next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Bye.